Hello dear students, today's lesson in science is 4.3 Aerobic Respiration, page 46. Objectives. What is aerobic respiration? Respiration, energy and heat. What is aerobic respiration? As we know that the blood brings oxygen and to the body organs so that it can make energy. This happens when the oxygen goes to the cell. It will be combined with the glucose, and a chemical reaction would happen between the glucose and the oxygen, which releases this energy, but not only energy, also heat. And this is the famous equation. This is the glucose plus oxygen, happen a chemical reaction between them, and then the energy is released. They symbolize the energy ATP here. You don't have to worry about this. You can write ATP or you can write energy is the same. And this is what the ATP stands for. Adenosine triphosphate. That means three elements of phosphate is an organic compound that provides energy to drive the operations in the cell. So it's only an organic compound. This is symbolize an organic compound that gives energy for the cell. It means energy. So if you write it or you write energy, is the same for me. This is the cycle, what happens, how the oxygen comes by breathing and how comes to the cell, makes energy, radiate heat, and then give out carbon dioxide and goes back. The same equation here, and this is ATP, the symbol of energy. Okay, and I wrote it for you what that means. This is the breathing process. So breathing process is nothing but bringing oxygen to the cell to free this energy and heat, and throwing out the waste, which is carbon dioxide, by breathing out. So, but it is not only energy. We have also, by the way, I forgot to tell you why it's called aerobic respiration. It's called aerobic respiration because air is involved in contributing in this equation. How is that? Because oxygen is reacting with the glucose, and oxygen is from the air. So that's why they call it the whole operation an aerobic respiration. That means that the air is involved in it. In other words, oxygen is also involved in it, in this equation. So we come back here about the releasing of energy. Is not only energy, it is heat also. So if you write me the equation like this, you can say energy released, and these arrows, as you see, are symbolizing the heat radiation from the cells. So the cells, when the cell respirates, it produces energy to support the operations of the cells, and also at the same time releases heat, radiate heat. Okay. Can we see this heat? Yes, I said it's heat radiation. With a certain equipment like a thermogram. A thermogram is an instrument that detects and measures this heat radiation. Okay. A thermogram is an instrument that detects this heat radiation in objects and in people. Because this heat radiation, this instrument shows that the heat radiation is as a spectrum color range from black to white. The black, that means there is no heat, absolutely not. And the white is very hot. That means what that means when it's white is that the cell is respirating, and she producing a lot of heat and energy also at the same time. So as I said, the colors are as a spectrum color, and it ranges from black to white. Okay, and this is detected by an instrument called a thermogram. As you see here, these pictures, you can see the range of colors from purple to orange to red to all these are measurements of temperature. So the thermogram are measuring the temperature. When I see here white, that means it's very hot. Okay, because the detection of the instrument tells me that here is very hot. As I see also in this guy here, these areas are white. That means the cells are respirating here, and she producing a lot of heat, and the instrument is detecting this heat. Here is the heat of the cells are less, and here and so on. It depends on the ranges of colors. And also by this nice camel, we see that areas of orange, white. When it is white, that means respiration of the cells are very high and the radiation of heat is very high, which is detected by the thermogram. And when I see here darker colors, that means the heat here, respiration is very low, and so on. But I don't know why the camel is screaming here. But anyway, this is for this lesson. Thank you very much for your attention.